Hey you guys, my name's Josh and I'm out here at Lee Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and right here behind me I have one of the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee L's. For 2021, Jeep decided to do a complete overhaul on the general design of the Grand Cherokee, adding a lot to the overall length and interior space, as well as adding a ton of incredible features. I'm really excited to show you, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'm starting things off with the wide shot of the vehicle, and one of the things that you'll notice right off the bat is that the new body style of the Grand Cherokee L's is going to be completely different from the old body style WK models. And in my opinion, it's for the better. You're going to get these beautiful new lines that make the vehicle look a lot sleeker, as well as this gorgeous chrome trim, which really just adds to the overall luxurious feel for the vehicle. This is going to be the Grand Cherokee L Summit. So with that, you're going to get these gorgeous 20-inch aluminum polished rims that have this really nice new rim design going on them. And you can see the front end of the vehicle is also going to be updated to accommodate for that more luxurious feeling as well. But it still has that same 7-slotted grille with the Jeep logo sticking right out front. So coming around to the front of the vehicle, like I mentioned before, Jeep completely redesigned the entire front end of the Grand Cherokee as well, but you're still going to have all those safety features like the crumple zones in the frame and in the hood of the vehicle, as well as that classic heritage with the 7-slotted grille going all the way across. As for the headlights, we're going to have these high-powered LED bifunction headlamps, as well as these beautiful LED daytime running lights going across the top of the headlight casing. So underneath the hood of the new Grand Cherokee L's, we're going to have two different motor options available. You're going to have the 3.6 liter Pentastar and the 5.7 liter Hemi V8. Both of them are really great motors. This one's going to be equipped with the Pentastar. It's going to be about 280 horsepower and about 270 foot-pounds of torque, which is absolutely phenomenal for a V6. Or you can upgrade to the V8, in which you would get 357 horsepower and about 390 foot-pounds of torque. Equipped with the V8, you're looking at a max towing capacity of about 7,200 pounds, and gas mileage with the V6, you're going to be looking at about 19 miles to the gallon in the city and about 26 miles to the gallon in the highway. And you can see they did a really good job of maximizing the amount of space that you have in the engine bay, the only exception being the battery being located underneath the passenger seat. So now I'm sitting down in the interior of the new Grand Cherokee L, and I gotta say, Jeep really outdid themselves in the redesigning aspect of this interior. It's going to be a complete overhaul from top to bottom, designed for comfort and convenience, as well as just making the interior space feel more open and spacious. They also added a lot of really cool new features and luxury items that I'm real excited to show you guys. So your options for the interior in a Summit trim level is going to be either Napa leather or Palermo leather. Both of them are absolutely phenomenal quality, and you can see we're going to have this beautiful pattern stitched into both of the seats, as well as the Summit logo right here. Another really cool feature for the seats is with the Summit, you're obviously going to get things like heated and ventilated seats, as well as a heated steering wheel. But now, for the first time ever, you can see this button right here. It's actually going to feature a back massager in both the driver and passenger seats, which is phenomenal. You can see right here, it's going to offer 5 different back massaging modes, and you can have a high, medium, and low for each of those as well. Another key feature to the Grand Cherokee Summit L is you're going to get these real beautiful wood accents going across the door panels and across the dash, and that's going to be real authentic walnut wood, by the way. This is also going to come standard with the upgraded Alpine audio group, which is about mid-tier as far as audio systems go, but there is an option to upgrade to the 19-speaker Macintosh audio system. Macintosh is typically known for their home theater audio systems, but the detail and crisp quality that they take in those systems carries over into the interior of the Grand Cherokees. It's got to be the best audio system in a vehicle to date. Another thing in the way of features that's going to be a first for the Grand Cherokee is going to be a wireless charging pad. So you can see right here we have a spot in this little cubby hole that we can just lay our phone down, and the blue light will indicate that the phone is charging, which is something that's really cool. Another feature available that's a staple for the Grand Cherokee is going to be the full panoramic sunroof, which is actually going to extend from the first row all the way to the second row in length, and it lets a lot of light into the vehicle and just really opens it up. The new Grand Cherokee L is also going to feature a plethora of new safety features that's available with the vehicle. Instead of just your usual blind spot monitoring, cross path detection, lane departure warning, forward collision warning, and adaptive cruise control, typical safety features that you see among a lineup of a vast amount of vehicles nowadays. This is going to have a new active drive assist feature, which is going to utilize a number of cameras and sensors all around the vehicle to not only detect at what lane you're in, how close you are inside the lines, but it's also going to be able to pick up road signs and intersections that you stop at. It will be able to pick up pedestrians, all that kind of deal. There is also a level 2 autonomous driving system that is currently on the way, but won't be featured with the vehicle until 2022. So for right now, you're just going to have to use the active drive assist feature and keep both hands on the wheel. If you do take your hands off the wheel, it will alert you that you need to keep your hands on the wheel at all times currently. The Grand Cherokee L is also going to feature a night vision camera, which will be able to detect animals and pedestrians all the way up to 219 yards away, utilizing an infrared camera. One of the really cool things that's featured with the all-new Grand Cherokee Ls is going to be the all-new Uconnect 5 system as well. Now, the Uconnect 5 originally debuted with the 2021 Chrysler Pacifica and 2021 Dodge Durango models, but it's still very new, so I'm still really excited to show you guys. There's a lot of really cool features that's available within the Uconnect 5 system. One of which being, you can see right here, we have the ability of split screen functionality, and that's something that's completely customizable, so I can choose my climate controls, anything like that. I can also add additional pages going into the My Pages tab and clicking Add a Page. I can choose from a number of preset layouts, and then it will automatically add the page. So you can see right here, now I have an additional page. Another thing about the Uconnect 5 is you'll notice that as you tap on things, the system is a lot more responsive. So you can see I have driver controls right here, in which I'll be able to control my heated seats, heated steering wheel, as well as my manual buttons right here, which is something that's really nice. One of the things that's really cool about the Uconnect 5, for the first time ever, you're going to have customizable driver profiles. And that's really cool because if you have multiple drivers for the same vehicle in your house, you can design your Uconnect completely different from the way that they like theirs built, and you can just switch between different profiles and have everything preloaded just the way that you like it. The Uconnect 5 is also going to feature an all-new TomTom navigation, which is going to be one of the best navigation systems available on the market. You have tons of different options available with that, and it's also going to be able to update with real-time driver data. Another thing that's available with the new Uconnect 5 is Android and Apple CarPlay is no longer requiring USB connection. You can connect through Bluetooth, and you'll be able to utilize the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay seamlessly. So you can see we're going to have access to different vehicle settings right here. There's typical different things. I can look at the forward facing camera, the rear facing camera, and actually we have another first for the Grand Cherokee L. It's going to feature a 360. It's going to feature a 360 camera view. So you no longer have just like your standard front camera or standard rear camera. You have a full 360 camera view, which has been long overdue in my opinion. This Grand Cherokee is also going to be featured with the QuadraTrack 2 4x4 system. It's going to have a 2-speed transfer case that detects wheel slippage in real time, and it really just gives confidence in all driving scenarios. You have multiple driving modes that are available, which change the responsiveness of the transmission as well as what gear that you start in and how quickly the revolutions change and that kind of thing. This Grand Cherokee is also going to be paired with the all-new QuadraLift air suspension system. So you can see you have 5 different ride heights available, in which case the highest settings will be used for better ground clearance in off-roading scenarios, and the lowest settings would be used to give better aerodynamics in riding down the highway and things like that. The air suspension at its highest level will also give the Grand Cherokee L a best-in-class ground clearance of 10.9 inches. So the second rows on the Grand Cherokee L are really nice as well. This is actually going to be the first Grand Cherokee to feature 3 rows in the vehicle, and there's really still a lot of space available. They actually extended the length of the cab, but overall it still feels really comfortable, really nice. The second row is going to be available in a full 60/40 split bench seat or in captain's chairs, both of which are extremely convenient and easy to move. The Grand Cherokee L Summit is also going to offer features for second row heated seats and ventilated seats as well with an optional upgrade. Accessing the third row is also really easy in the new Grand Cherokee Ls. There's actually a really intuitive design that's going to be featured on the bench seat as well as the captain's chairs. So you can see right here, we have this lever that's on the top of the headrest. We're just going to pull on that, and the seat's going to come up and slide forward out of the way. and immediately you have open access to the back seat, which by the way is extremely spacious as well. The third row is designed in such a way that it doesn't feel like a hockey box, and they really did a great job of doing that. And also with this in mind, moving the second row was designed in which case you would have a car seat in place or something like that, and it would be easy to maneuver. The last thing that I wanted to show you guys was the interior trunk space of the new Grand Cherokees. So you can see right here, it'll be hands-free liftgate accessible. And you can see you're going to get trunk space that's going to be pretty comparable to what you would get with the Durango or something like that. But if need be, with the Summit, you do have power folding seats. With other trim levels, it will be manual seats. You can see it's extremely easy. I'm just going to press these buttons and the headrests are going to fall forward, and then the seats will begin to lay down. There are also buttons available to lay down the second row as well. All right, this has been my detailed product overview on the new Grand Cherokee L's. They're really awesome vehicles. I've been so excited to show you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Be sure to like and share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one that I make.